Hi, my name is Kirk Howard, and in this little video we're going to talk about finding articles in the shown library databases. I'm going to show you first how to find the databases and expand your search. Then once we get in there, I'm going to show you how to narrow your search by using specific search terms. So from any Merrillhurst web page like I'm on right now, if you click the shown library link right at the top, we're kind of in the middle of the screen at the top. There's shown library, and this will bring you to the library's web page. From here, we want to go to the databases page. Again, right in the middle of the screen, there's a tab that says databases that I'm kind of circling with the mouse. Click on that, and there's a couple of things you can do here. What we want to do is click on Academic Search Complete by EBSCOs, this first long link right in the middle of the gray box. And if you're off campus, you will be asked at this point for your last name and Merrillhurst ID number, that 7-digit number, and then you'll be in there just like here. So this is Academic Search Complete is the name of this database. It's really great. It looks at about a couple of thousand different journals and magazines, and it's a great place to start. But you guys are going to be looking for journals from different subjects. So I want to show you right near the top of the page where there's a little link that says Choose Databases right on top of the search boxes. If you click on this, you'll see all the other databases that we can get through, that we can search at the same time. So Academic Search Complete is clicked here. We want to keep that because, like I said, it's a great database that brings in thousands of journals. But there are a lot of other ones as well. I'm going to do a search for genetically modified foods. So there's a lot of different areas I want to look for. Here's the database, the third one down, Agricola. If you're not sure what it stands for, hold your mouse over it. It's actually an agricultural database, so there might be some great journals that talk about this topic from an agricultural point of view. So I'm going to click that. Alternative Health Watch, that's another great one. I'll click that. Business Source Complete, there might be some great business journals that talk about this subject, so I'll click that as well. If you're not sure what something is, hold your mouse over the little balloon. CINAHL doesn't make any sense, but if you hold your mouse over it, it shows that it's a nursing database, and it really is great. There's some really good health information there, so I'll click that. So there's so many. The next one, Communication and Mass Media Complete. There might be some great communication journals or media journals that talk about advertising and genetically modified foods, how they're advertised. So I'll click that just for fun. So many more. There's a couple of great environmental databases, Green File down here, and Environment Complete. And then there's more health-related databases, a couple of health source. Each one will bring in different journals, and even a legal database with law journals. There might be some very good law journals that have written about genetically modified foods. So what the heck, I'll click that as well. And any that I see over on the right side. Even a lot of you will be writing about human science-related topics. You'll want something from psychology. There's 3 really good psychology databases here. Psych Articles, Psych Info, and Psychology and Behavioral Sciences Collection. I'll click all 3 of those as well. So I've clicked a bunch. You can click as many as you want. Now I'm going to click OK. So now instead of searching each one of those databases individually, we're searching all of them at once, and we're going to be bringing in thousands of journals. So this is now I can start my search. So I'm going to type in genetically modified foods. And you'll see I put my search in quotes. Whenever you have more than one word, two or more words together, put them in quotes. That way those words will be searched together. So let's see what I get. I'm going to get a lot of articles, I'm thinking. Sometimes I'll get the full article. Sometimes I'll just get an abstract, and I'll show you that in a second. Here's an article, The GMO Tipping Point. It's from a journal called Natural Foods Merchandiser. Over here on the, so that's the title of the article is what's in blue here. On, on the left side of the citation, you'll see an icon that will either say periodical or, if I scroll down a little bit, academic journal. Periodicals are like magazines. A lot of these will not be academic. They won't be academic like The Economist. They're good magazines, but they're not necessarily scholarly or academic. And your instructors will want you to probably use mostly academic or maybe only academic or scholarly sources. So one thing I can do is over here on the left, I can click a little button that says scholarly or peer-reviewed journals, and that will exclude all the periodicals or magazines. So now we're down to 3,716 titles. That's still a bunch, but now we know they're all academic journals. If I click on the title, I'll always get a abstract of an article. This is great. This is a very long abstract, which means the article is pretty heavy. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. Usually the abstract is about a paragraph long. So this one, I'm going to get a lot of information out of the abstract. After I read that, I'll have a really good idea whether or not I want to go ahead and read the full article. So I'll always look at the abstract first. And then if it says PDF under the abstract, you actually get the article. If I click on that, I'll just get the article right away. The third article down, it says, it looks like a good article, but instead of saying PDF full text, it says find full text at shown library and request item through interlibrary loan. That means the article is not available on this database. Go ahead and click this link that says find full text at shown library. It might link to the article in another database, or you might get this these words up here is basically saying it's not available in shown library. So just close that link up and go back, and there's a link that says request item through interlibrary loan. This is so easy. Click on that. All you have to do is type in your name, ID number, and email address, and we'll get the article for you as fast as we can, usually in just a few days, from another library, and email it right to you. Very slick. It's free. You don't have to come to the library. You'll get the article. You can do whatever you want to with it. So please, if you're not sure if it's an article you want, but you think it might be useful for you, go ahead and request it. Let us get it for you. A few other things I want to show you. Under each citation, there's something that says subjects. These can be really helpful. These might be additional search terms that you can use as well. Like for this article, genetically modified foods is a subject term. Also agriculture, economic aspects, consumers' preferences, consumer surveys. All these, you can try a couple of these different search terms, maybe combine them with genetically modified foods to narrow down your search. Sometimes these will be very helpful. One that I've seen quite a bit is genetically modified foods labeling. In fact, I'm going to go to the top up here and just add labeling to my search, and it'll probably bring it down quite a bit from over 3,000 articles to 457. So these are all specifically about articles about genetically modified foods and labeling. And remember, we limited our search to scholarly journals. You can also limit your search by date. Over here on the left, it shows that the most recent article is from 2014 and the oldest is from 1996. That's kind of old, so I'm going to scoot this up to just articles from 2012 to 2014 because this stuff changes all the time. Now we're down to 82 articles. So that's great. That's much more specific. Some will be full text, some won't be, but remember the full text we'll get for you through interlibrary loan. So yeah, let this work out for you. Let me know if you have any questions. You can contact the library at 503-699-6261 or reference at merrillhurst.edu. We really want to help you out. Researching can be fun. It can also be frustrating, so let us help you find those articles and other resources you might use. Thanks a lot.